Geru and some of the cool features that I love about this. First, we have here our canvas in the center part of the screen, and I basically picked a project here. If I go open project, these are things I've messed around with. So you can either open a project that's already been that you've already been working on, in this case dog training, or you can open a project from the blueprint library. This is very cool. This is one of my favorite features. And here they have different blueprints where they set they show you all the different components and funnels of products with particular income goals in mind, sort of like your dream goals, your dream business model here. So they have a lot of different business models, everything from info products, affiliate marketing, mastermind groups, even a local marketing agency. So they have a lot of different projects you can select from. So if I go to open project, let's go back to the an info product business here, dog training. This is a scenario of making $250K in a year. So here's the different components here. They have and you can drag and drop them. For instance, you can have an opt-in unforced if you wanted, or a forced opt-in. In this case, they have the opt-in. So here's the different lead capture scenarios and different list of all different products, everything from some coaching programs, consulting, supplements, software, and things like that. So you can just drag and drop in your product type, and then you can add different traffic sources that you're planning on using, and then you can go into expenses that you're going to have and incur in creating this business. This is basically you're simulating a business here. All right, so here for this dog training niche, they have an opt-in, a forced opt-in, and they're assuming a 50% conversion rate, and then that's going to lead to the dog training course at $97. And here we're assuming a 5.3 opt-in rate. On the right, you can see the monthly total. So if you get 9,970 visitors, you'll get 4,985 opt-ins. You'll get 192 customers given these conversion rates here. Your traffic costs will be over $6,000, your expenses almost $12,000, your revenue almost $24,000. So here you see the numbers, and that's part of the cool feature when we get into the scenarios part. So here they complete the funnel. They add in an upsell here, a downsell, another upsell of dog fitness, and you can click on any one of these items here, these products, and you can fill out what it is. You have, again, all the different listing of all the different types of products, and I think this was an online course. Here you have sales letter, a video sales letter, or a hybrid where you have a video and a sales letter, conversion rate, refund rate, product cost, one-time price, or a rebill, and you can of course delete, duplicate, things like that. So you have this with every product type, and you could add them, you can delete them if you want. Let's say you want to add a book over here as a downsell. You can add it here. While it's gray, it's not connected, so you just move it next to it and it connects, and there you fill out all the particulars about that product to add it to the overall score. So if you click anywhere in the canvas, they call it, it'll update your stats. Okay, and then they have upsells later on, like via autoresponder, for instance. Pet, in this case, it's, the beginning was dog training. Here we've got pet vitamins, dog tricks, dog fitness, and pet insurance, and they all have their pricing and assumed conversion rate here. So this is your yearly profit here. And if you click over here on expenses, you can drop down the accordion. You can get your monthly expenses for the business and anything you want to add or subtract. Here, traffic sources, we we talked about this earlier. Let's say they got Twitter articles and Facebook ads. Let's say we want to add media buys. So we click on media buys, and here's your media buys, and you can drop down and add how much per click, etc., to add that to the equation. Another one of my favorite features about this is the scenarios. So this is scenario A, as you can see here, and let's say we're going to add scenario B. Okay, now if you notice, the yearly profit is 142,000. Let's say we increased the conversion rate to let's say we made it 75. Let's make sure we get this correctly. Alright, so let's say we made a 75% opt-in rate. Look what this does to your yearly profit. You went from 142 to 272 just by increasing your opt-in rate 75%. You gotta love this. Okay, if we go back to scenario A, see here's at 50%, that's the only thing we changed was the opt-in rate. And if we click on scenario B, now we've got, just increasing the opt-in rate 25%, we've added $130,000 to our bottom line. Unbelievable. And finally, the other part of the software that I really love and is valuable is if you click on this, well, I'll tell you what, first I'm going to click on the reports. Okay, so you can create reports out of all this data. Okay, and here you can see the data is laid out in the table, and they have it laid out in charts. You can print it out as a PDF. So, and finally, the other part is this is the to-do list. It creates a to-do list for everything you need to create this business. Okay, it tells you what to do. Note that it doesn't tell you how to do it. Okay, so that you're either going to have to know how to do it yourself, research it, or you're going to have have a team to put this all together for you, or hire services like backlinking services, things like that, or Fiverr gigs. Okay, so here, step by step, even coming up with a name, your domain name, things like that. So it's really helps keep you organized with all the different tasks that you would have in here. And they have it divided up into two sections. One's the mechanics of it, like the technical aspect, here setting up an autoresponder, merchant account, blah blah blah, and then the marketing part of it, where you're doing the virtual covers for your special report, your landing pages, you're writing your autoresponder sequences, having logos created, things like that. So it's great the way he lays it out, which brings me to my bonus. My bonus is going to be all about how to outsource all of this and get it created. It's one thing to say, okay, do this, do this, do this, and it's another thing to say, well, how do I do this? How do I create a thank you page? How do I write the autoresponder series that's gonna be effective, etc. So that's the part where he sort of stops, as if this didn't do enough. I mean, it really is great, and I would think this would be essential for any online business to help you see the big picture and to help you see where you can make the tweaks to really improve your bottom line. So that's a quick overview of the software. I highly endorse it, and you can see my bonus further down on this page, which is going to be a lot of products and training on outsourcing and how to get this done, as well as some software and some training on productivity, because being productive and getting the stuff done is also another challenge. It's a challenge I've had, and so I want to give you the tools that you can make these dream blueprints a reality. If you want to get into other things down the road, like for instance supplement business is something that I want to pursue, this gives me the blueprint, the roadmap of how I could do it, and what my options would be and tweaks and what my conversion numbers would be and where I can tweak it to get the most out of it. So it's an awesome tool, highly recommend it. Click on that link below and you will be eligible for your bonuses after the 30-day refund period is done. So you can email me atimoutsource@gmail.com and you can get hold of your bonus at that point. Alrighty, all the best, and if you have any questions, once again, you can email me at imoutsource@gmail.com. I'll be happy to answer any questions.